Hello everybody, NoukonNeko here to play some Genshin Impact today. So normally I kind of stream Genshin, but today I decided just to do a little small recording. Yeah, so I've been like gone for like almost like a week from streaming, or doing anything in general, mainly because I've been like under the weather for a good week, right? Like I caught like a really bad cold. I was like knocked out for pretty much for a week. I barely could do anything. I was mainly just sleeping for that week. It sucks. It's like it was Thanksgiving week too, so I had to kind of miss out on some pretty good food. But yeah, it happens. But yeah, I'm like in the middle of trying to catch up with a bunch of my content, and one of the content I wanted to try to cover is what is it called? Called the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy Event in Genshin. Yeah, and it's ending pretty soon, so this is very last minute, and this is the reason why I wanted to do this any way possible by recording it, and hopefully it'd be short. So I will say that I did several things ahead of time a little bit, kind of the grindy part. So there are some story that you kind of miss, like I met my you just say my rival, help my rival, but either way, there's a big PokeShroom tournament. Yeah, this is called like a PokeShroom. Like it's literally almost like Pokemon, but with fungus monsters. And you have them, you catch them, you train them or evolve them, and you fight against each other in a tournament. So a good 3/4 of the events already done. It's just the tournament part that is left, and probably the good chunk of the story, right? So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I'm thinking this should be pretty quick, and I did all the hard parts already. But yeah, literally caught every single fungus that I can catch, evolved the ball, and test them out in combat. So I'm pretty much ready for this tournament. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I am trying to be a PokeShroom master today. Gotta head to the tournament venue. Right here.
Looks like the qualifiers are about to kick off. Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilut Hala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. I genuinely hope that everyone has fun in the competition and wish you all the very best of luck. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is held in the spirit of friendly and fair competition. By all means, give everything you've got, but respect your opponents at the same time. Don't lose your head. This is just a sport, and a fight to the death. I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life searching for a way for humans and dangerous creatures to coexist. The wisdom orbs you now hold in your hands show me that it is indeed possible.
Yeah, those wisdom orbs are pretty much like Pokeballs.
I sincerely hope that this event will show the potential of beast taming to a wider audience. People need a way to avoid conflict and stay safe in the wild. And beast taming can help us achieve this.
Oh, so that's why Alhingen is putting his whole fortune into this. What an inspiring goal. But Caltilia, on the other hand...
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Alhingen. I'd like to add a few words of my own, if I may. Welcome, Beast Tamers! The wisdom orbs in your hands are a truly groundbreaking invention, representing the culmination of centuries of technological innovation at the academia. Actually, there are 9 extraordinary technical breakthroughs that make them so exciting.
Caltilia, everyone's eager to try them out for themselves. There's no need to delve into all the details right now.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of just how advanced this technology is when you start using it in the arena. Trust your wisdom orbs and have fun in the competition.
What a total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Good thing Alhingen has enough situational awareness for the both of them. Otherwise, this could have dragged on for a long time.
Yeah, tech
Ooh,
talk
the
can be
qualifiers
really...
have officially started! It's time to face our first opponent!
Yeah, tech talks can take a really long time to kind of explain things. And it's because it's kind of hard to talk about, right? There's a lot of things to kind of go through to make sense of it. So yeah, like, I wonder how straightforward this term will be. It sounds like there could be some problems midway of the tournament, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, I know. He's around here too. That's unexpected. I guess one thing I will mention is Yai will be participating in the tournament, and so will Layla. Like, Layla's the one that we kind of helped out, while Yai came overseas to kind of join this tournament. So we'll see how all these players will play out. Okay. Go ahead and go over here. So, first battle. Gotta select our fungus. So this one's a must. Posing lineup. Oh, they actually showed the icons the exact same kind of shrooms. And I can't actually use all the shrooms that I have. Apparently I have to use the ones like half of my lineup. But that's okay. So what's nice about this one is the healer. Let's go ahead. Grab some ice. Feels weird. It almost feels like I'm doing a mirror match at this point. Should I just mirror it? That'd be funny. Well, to mirror it, I would need to do... Actually, I think there's one shroom that I can't get. The floating animal fungus. Huh. Yeah, that's not an option for me to pick, so I can't exactly mirror it. Would be funny, though. Okay, let's... We got a healer, we got an attacker. Let's go with the defender at least. Maybe a buffer? Nice. I think beating and switching that to Dendro. Nah, I think this is fine. Let's go with this. Oh, over here. Okay. So literally the same place that I used to kind of train to fight. At least things will be more familiar.
Didn't know they put the bar for entry so low. Let's go! This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Don't be nervous, Bongo Head. It's only the qualifiers. These are teeny tiny potatoes. Just think of them as stepping stones.
So pretty much they mostly auto battle, but you command them to use some skills. Go ahead and do that. Just kind of sad I don't have any like crowd control. Oh wait, the buttons. Okay.
Bongo Head's getting overwhelmed.
Okay. Have them use all their skills. Oh, okay, so you do have to go around and grab some of these skills back. Go charges. Use it all.
Splash, 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 Great job, Bongo Head! And everyone else, too!
But how? How can my swift fighting style fail? Everyone, retreat now!
Yeah, with that lineup that I have, there's only so much you can really do with it, but just use their skills. So, I mean, it's the very first match, so it should be pretty easy. I think having them kind of evolve is kind of one of the biggest advantage I have right there.
This fungi fighting is unlike anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us.
Are you saying you want to have a try at fighting? Your signature move will be Silver Supernova Slap.
That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique to her and her fungus. Oh, it'd be great if we were more tightly in sync with Bongo Head. Imagine if we could just look at him and he'd know exactly what to do. That would be amazing.
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Nico and Layla, how's it going for you so far?
Twirly Whirly and the other shroom buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out. When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Oh.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Well, it's only just started after all. It'd be a bit of a crazy tournament if everyone in the qualifiers was a prize fighter. But anyway, what was it you wanted to discuss with us?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds, so we mustn't let our guard down. Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round victories? Let's give our fungi some special training to strengthen our bonds with them.
Great idea! Stay one step ahead of the game. All right, guess it's Shroom Buddy's special training o'clock. Let's get to it.
Well, are we doing more training? Huh.
The view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us. Let's have some fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru's delectable snacks.
Oh,
Hey, snack time, snack time!
like having a picnic.
Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve our bonds with our fungi?
That's how it works, Paimon.
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary. Perhaps you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of important things. Since the goal here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as friends and create happy memories with them. Eating and having fun together are vital components of friendship training.
That's true.
Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitatrolls flying. Would you gladly comply?
Buffmon.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that, or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
See? You and he have a very strong bond, but that doesn't mean you'd be happy for him to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would be any more receptive when they've only just met you?
Huh. Well, when you put it like that...
Good point.
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions. I wonder if the fungi will stay tamed or not.
You want to turn off the wisdom orb? Okay, just to let you guys know, these wisdom orbs, Pokeballs, not only let you capture the Pokemon, but somehow it does something to the not the Pokemon, the fungus, or fungi. But what it does is it makes them in a way that they can follow your orders. So we don't know how exactly that works. We just know it does. Normally, if you didn't have the wisdom orb, it's impossible to actually train these monsters. So yeah, I wonder what happens if after all these trains and stuff we've done with them. What happens if we turn it off?
Yeah, it takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other. I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Yeah, it kind of makes you feel like you're kind of mind controlling them, right? It's one thing if you have something that kind of translate for you, but translate what you're saying to the animals so they can kind of communicate, but it's not to like kind of give them orders.
Ah, yes. True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi. Is that really a good idea?
I'm curious about what will happen too.
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before!
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections with people. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Miko's right! Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power of friendship.
I'll do my best. I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant.
Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head too. Let's try deactivating our Wisdom Orb, shall we?
hopefully this is okay. Seems happy. Yeah, what makes the wisdom orb so effective is I don't know how to pronounce her name correctly. Cotilia? In possession of some great that or the place. But anyway, in possession of some great technology unknown to other scholars.
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shroom buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you might find yourself on the receiving end of a very unique lower leg massage.
Oh. Bongo Head's a floating hydro fungus. Yeah, Bongo Head's always playing in the water. That's true.
Right. Paimon almost forgot. Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top. You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then. Hope you have a good time.
So there's like, I was like thinking it's gonna be battle after battle, but I guess there's some like in between
Bongo Head,
events.
we can do whatever you want to do. Just let us know. Paimon will probably understand you. Why isn't it responding? Guess Paimon will have to try using delicious treats to win its affection. Help! Help me! Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive? Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's calling for help. Hurry! Let's go check it out!
And over there. Not our fungus, is it?
What are you doing here?
Hania, you saved the children?
So
I happened
she's
to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
I see. 'Cause she's like the first person we talked about in the tournament who kind of helped us try to learn how to tame some of these fungi after getting our wisdom orb. And she was like kind of like the first person they kind of experimented on using that technology first, so she knows what she's doing. Almost like I guess you would say she's like a rival while Layla's like a friend. And Yai is a interesting person. But anyways, I guess the kids doesn't know the new wisdom orb to actually tame those fungi or fungus. Fungi or fungus?
That's so dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
It's not fungi either, it's fungi. Okay.
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once, too. Luckily, I remembered my family's stern warnings and the suffering that previous generations once endured, so I kept my distance. People never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit polycup is changing people's perceptions, and now they're letting their guard down against the fungi. A consequence that Elhingen failed to foresee.
Yeah, the turban's becoming too popular for its own good. I'm trying to solve one problem and it creates another. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes when I look at Pokemon stuff, I'm like thinking like, yeah, like kids playing with all these like dangerous stuff that could like electrocute you and like burn you and stuff like that. Definitely always made me wonder, but I guess in Genshin, they're kind of exploring that kind of same thing, but in more realistic kind of perspective.
I'm putting an end to this debacle, first chance I get. The Wisdom Orb is the perfect tool for exterminating fungi on a large scale. And once I win the tournament, they'll be mine to do with as I please.
What are you talking about, Hania? Exterminating fungi? Not in front of Pyro 1! Don't you care about its feelings?
Oh no. She's using all these fungi to just kill the other fungi. That's her plan.
You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught us a few tips and tricks. You're clearly enjoying the event.
I forgot to mention that whoever wins the tournament wins a lot of money. Like 60 bill Mora.
I'm quite certain Pyro 1 would back me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. But regrettably, it's just a pawn controlled by a gadget. It will never understand human sentiments. As for why I taught you guys a few things, don't you realize? I saw your potential, and I wanted you to help me reach my goals. Yet here you are now pleading the fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game. Looks like Golden Comet and Silver Companion don't deserve such a stellar reputation after all.
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Looks like she made up her mind.
Ooh my, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I sense dramatic events just waiting to unfold.
Nico? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries for help too, huh?
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hania gave you some guidance when you first entered the tournament, but after you met Layla, she very abruptly left.
She left because she obviously didn't like how Layla was really friendly with the fungi.
Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. Blames the many for the mistakes of a few, and seeks to wipe them all out of existence. She takes the wrong path because in her eyes, it is the most effective and sensible method of achieving her goal.
Seems like she had some bad experience with fungi.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research also suggests that they're only acting in accordance with their nature, just like any other wild animals.
It's true.
The fungi have existed for a long time. No one knows what the ecological implications for the rainforest would be if they all got killed off suddenly.
I mean, yeah, most likely these fungi are probably attacking other people because, like, they're being very territorial or trying to protect themselves. That's what I would think. I mean, people like are, suddenly kind of in your space, like, I wouldn't really act very friendly against them. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that she kind of treating all fungi like they're something that needs to be exterminated.
Right! We shouldn't resort to extreme measures. No matter what Hania has been through, we can't let her do this just because she wants to.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are you prepared to face such a formidable opponent?
We will keep bonding with our fungi.
That's what you brought us here for, right? To get acquainted with our fungi friends so we can cooperate better with them? Wait, did you know all this was gonna happen?
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail in advance. The chance encounter between you and Hania came as quite a pleasant surprise. Today's training ends here. The qualifiers should be over now. We should go and find out what to expect in the later stages.
Turn to the cup arena. Okay. Go ahead and head back. I guess the battle's going to be a little more straightforward at this point. I'm just kind of worried what will happen. What other things will happen as the event kind of progresses. But nothing bad will happen overall. Okay, made it back.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with each other. It sounds like a good way to encourage discussion about the tournament. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my papers somehow.
I mean, it sounds like you should be able to.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the info you need. But this time, you're the one providing yourself with the information. You can write whatever you want.
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawa Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amorta Darshan.
Different disciplines, worlds apart, but maybe one world's trash is another world's treasure.
Yeah, you can provide the information to Amurta students. Maybe sell it to the highest bidder. Wait, no, royalties! Charge royalties!
Mora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the Amorta students to read through some advanced papers for me and figure out what Twirly Whirly's kind likes. If I can narrow the search, it'll make my life a whole lot easier. I won't have to buy hundreds of different things and get Twirly Whirly to try them all. Just thinking about it makes me want to pass out.
Layla, that's an amazing idea! Please, get them to look into what Bongo Head likes, too!
I'll do my best. When I get back, I'll write a letter and send it to the Immorta.
Dino's Hornet? Does that mean he's observing the arena?
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing Soka next.
Soka.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
Huh?
You're so excited about. Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the competition?
Oh.
If that happens, Yai Publishing House's nice little journey in Sumeru will come to a very abrupt end.
Oh, please, do your worst. I never asked Soka to win in the first place. Besides, maybe suffering a humiliating defeat will give her the epiphany she so desperately needs. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only they are on the right path. Sometimes, obstacles are more valuable than smooth sailing.
Yes, ma'am. As you wish, Chief Editor.
Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round. I'll await your good news.
Am I gonna be able to use my full lineup this time? Oh, I have to wait for another day. Let's go ahead and speed up the time to... Is it actually just gonna 8 today or 8 tomorrow?
A blade
8
embraces
tomorrow.
its duty as a jeweler chariot.
Yeah, so Soka is like someone that kind of followed Yai over here and is also participating in the tournament. But Soka's kind of, if I remember right, was a very nervous person, or not confident enough person.
Their jet.
We'll see how this goes. Okay, we're in Act 3.
Today's the round of 32 for the newest Power Cup. We're up against Soka this time. We gotta give it our all and then some. Come on, let's head to the arena.
Alright, let's go. Oh, they actually have a profile for her. Soka hails from Inazuma and is a rising star with Yai Publishing House, a popular light novel publisher. She has joined the competition in hopes of finding inspiration for her new work. Thus, such dedication. Though the contestants' performance in the preliminaries were rather shaky, one can only conclude that she is nonetheless a talented beast tamer. Especially when one considers her nature as a guest from far who only just encountered fungi. Soka's ace, Stormstress, is skilled at using animal projectiles to attack from afar and also provide teammates some healing and animal buffs. This steady as she goes style of combat should by no means be underestimated. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Do I have my full... I think so, kind of. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Okay. Right? Yeah, I have 10 in total. And right now, I only see 8. So, missing 3. Animal. So my kind of style I do like is to have a bit of animal. Wait, do I have ice? Your ice. Yeah. Animal, ice, water. Kind of like what I normally do with the Yaka, Kazuha, and Milan. So kind of like that. And then I guess the fourth should be... This one's fire and this one's Geo. Let's go with Geo. Yeah, let's go with this. This is like my favorite combo. I just need to figure out where all the skills are on the D-pad. Give me a chance to take a peek.
Traveler, Paimon, this day has come earlier than I had expected. My apologies, but my writing career is at stake here, and my reputation in Lady Yai's eyes, I can't allow you to beat me.
Bring it on.
Don't get too cocky, Soka. We won't go easy on you.
Okay, let's gather them together. That's nice. Add some water. And let's give them a bash.
How can this be? They're too strong!
And they're just cleaning up.
Unleash the wrath of the storm, Stormstress!
Go ahead and target that one. Okay, try this again. One combo, guys. Done.
I can't believe it. I lost. That's it.
It's okay. You did pretty good if you survived the first round, right?
It seems that the guests of Tenshukaku have powers beyond the reach of mere mortals like me.
Oh no! Did we go too far? Soka's taking this pretty hard. Miko said it was fine not to hold back, but she'll definitely be mad at us when she sees her in this state.
Yeah, maybe I did it too quickly.
Oh, Paimon's freaking out. Okay, we should just go apologize to Miko. Come on, Bungo Head. Put on your best guilty face.
Oh, I'm actually controlling them without using the wisdom orbs effects. Huh. You know, I would be kind of a little bit worried with other people, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Miko, we're sorry. It was all Bungo Head. We didn't know it would take Soka out so quickly.
Is Paimon really blaming it on Bungo Head? I'm the beast tamer here. I should be the one who's responsible.
Oh, did she look crestfallen and say something melodramatic like, beyond the reach of mere mortals, then curl up on the ground and start wailing?
Yes, to all of those, actually. Oh, you know it really well, huh?
Or it was all an act.
It's better this way. Soka will turn this experience into valuable writing material. She'll be able to portray the protagonist's journey with all the setbacks they face along the way much more compellingly. It will resonate all the more with readers. As for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't be getting yourselves knocked out of the competition by some second-rate wannabe.
Oh, no. I'm the villain? But Paimon's free loads off the villain, so she's the bigger villain.
That's a conversation for another time. Oh, Miku, please ask Soka to go easy on us when she writes us into the novel.
Traveler, Paimon, I miss you.
You okay, Layla?
Layla, take it easy. Don't go fainting on us.
I'm alright. So I wrote to the Amorta students, and they were really keen. I got a reply with the information I needed within just a few hours. I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on the information they gave me, but it didn't seem to like any of them. Maybe I used some of the wrong ingredients or something. So then I made a new, improved list, and also included ingredients that might suit Bongo Head's taste. I didn't go to bed until way past midnight. So I'm a little out of breath today.
How'd you get the results so soon? That was super quick.
Yeah, that was very fast. Lack of sleep explains the tiredness, but not the breathlessness.
How's it going, my little Layla? Have you been teaching your opponents a lesson?
It kind of looked like she ran here, though.
Yep. Thanks for taking us training, Miss Yai. Twirly Whirly is way more obedient now, and it reacts so quickly. I'm actually kinda envious. But the opponents have gotten stronger too, so the pressure is on. I gotta train with Twirly Whirly some more if I want to have a shot at getting into the quarterfinals. The problem is, I'm also planning to visit the Almighty Merchant at 7 in the morning tomorrow to buy all the ingredients I need.
Oh, that's no problem. I'll join you with your training session, and we can leave the little ones to buy the ingredients. They're quite the experts in running errands.
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai quite often, huh?
Yeah, we sure do. We love helping Yuji Yai, because if we didn't...
Right. Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
Don't worry, little Layla. They're just apologizing to me for defeating Sokka. Go buy yourself a nice drink, take a break, and catch your breath.
Thanks so much. You guys are the best. This is the address where I arranged to meet up with the Almighty Merchant. And here's the list of ingredients. Thanks again.
Okay.
Hey, it's our pleasure. You helped us look into Bongo Head's preferences, remember? Glad we can return the favor.
As for the potential liabilities we didn't have time to discuss earlier, one good place to start might be the fungi power-up materials.
Floral jelly? You know something about it?
Why, this is the most exciting subplot of the novel, the secret investigation. I'm sure you must be curious about where the magical powers of the wisdom orb and floral jelly really come from. Besides, if we fail to uncover what's really going on in this tournament, we simply leave Hania to her own devices. Who knows what chaos might ensue?
This is suddenly sounding super complicated. Paimon isn't really following.
I suggest that you act just before sunrise, while most people are tired and resting. You may find some important leads.
Or a sunrise?
Should we really take Miko's suggestion?
Well, it's literally what we signed up for the sake of the harmonious coexistence of our shroom buddies.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's wait until early tomorrow morning and go check out the fungi power-up place. Don't worry, Bongo Head. You're not under suspicion or anything. We just want to make sure everyone stays safe in this competition.
Wait until early morning next day. So the funny thing about the whole power up thing is I kind of already powered up my fungi already. Guess I was supposed to wait. I mean, it didn't really stop me or anything. I just did it. Just kind of happened to learn how to do it all by myself somehow.
It's time! Let's head towards the fungi power-up place. It should be totally deserted. After we're done investigating, we can go buy all those ingredients from the almighty merchant Leela mentioned. Then we'll come back and compete in the next round.
Unless there's more puzzles that I didn't know about. Okay. Yeah, what's interesting is you don't just feed them. You had to go through like this whole puzzle process to solve to actually make the food.
This all looks like regular floral jelly. It's right out in the open for everyone to see, and they've even put the recipe on the table.
But even if they added some special ingredients, most contestants wouldn't suspect a thing.
Well, it's not like we can just take them away and go investigate them. That'd be stealing, right? We'd probably be disqualified and might even end up getting arrested by the Corps of 30. Oh, but we do have a camera. How about we take some pictures of the floral jelly and its recipe? At least then we'll have a record of all the important information.
Oh, guess what? I already have... Like that? Oh, I guess that worked that way. I was kind of in the middle of a different event that requires us to take a picture, and I guess I just had it right there.
We should ask an expert to analyze these photos, but we're kind of running out of time. Let's go buy Layla's stuff first. Anya?
You hold yourselves to pretty high standards, coming here so early to power up your fungi. No wonder you've made it this far.
Anya, we need to talk. Your plan you told us about last time, it's way too extreme.
Save your breath. If you think I'm wrong, start by defeating me. Then you can show me why exactly you think your opinion is correct.
She won't listen to us at all. How did things end up like this? Paimon thought we were getting along pretty well at first.
Let's go. We're short on time. One way we can persuade her is to do it her way.
Alright, fine. Come on, Bongo Head. There's no time to mope.
I wonder if she's gonna be like a final battle. Oh, I'm getting spied on. Hmm? Am I getting spied? Oh, looks like... Wait. Okay, wait. I am in the right mission, right? And that thing like sucked into a different one? Yeah, still the fungus quest, okay. Actually, how far is this? Hey. Go up here.
Layla's note said that this is where we should be meeting the Almighty Merchant.
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me you're searching for the Almighty Merchant, yes? Welcome, welcome.
Then it will be Dory.
Yeah! How did you know? Wait, Dory? So you're the Almighty Merchant Layla mentioned?
Why so surprised? Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows that Lord Sangama Bay possesses the widest and most magical range of goods. Almighty, supreme, omnipotent, these and many more are my exclusive epithets. Any other merchant thinking of using one can forget it, unless they're prepared to pay millions of mora in licensing fees.
Guess Paimon should have known.
Yeah, whatever, but back to business. I'm surprised that Layla sent you here on her behalf. I suppose she must be busy enjoying the Beast Tamer tournament,
Sounds like you two get along pretty well. You know a lot about what's going on.
It has nothing to do with getting along. Layla previously bought a few things from me. They weren't the most valuable goods, but it was still a lot of mora for a student. So naturally, I now keep tabs on her activity, which is why I know that she's taking part in a very suspicious tournament.
So, you know something about what's going on. Do you have any intel?
Mm-hmm. Something just didn't feel right. As it happens, I do have some goods I'm trying to get off my hands. They're a little hot for my liking, but so far no takers. They're also taking up space, so I think I'll just give them to you.
This is just a bunch of spare parts and random notes.
I'm told this is a device and some documents that the organizer attempted to destroy. But they were careless. Some people will scavenge through anything hoping for a chance to get rich. Sure enough, someone fished these out of the water and sent them to me.
Now that Paimon takes a closer look, this looks similar to the recipe for floral jelly. And these parts look like they came from a wisdom orb. Maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Let's hold on to them for now and have Miku take a look later. Maybe she'll notice if there's anything fishy about them.
I think we can safely assume that there's something suspicious about Otelia.
Yeah, seems like our worries were well placed after all. But Paimon still wants to hang out with Bongo Head.
I don't know what you two are talking about, but it sounds like these items might prove useful to you. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount. 60 million mora. Thank you for your business.
What?
Why, you sneaky little...
I'm just kidding. No one gives a hoot about these items except for you and the Matra. We have other business to do today. Consider this a little extra I'm throwing in to sweeten the deal. Show me Layla's list. I just need to know what she wants. Once I finish stocking up the goods, I'll send someone to deliver them to her so that you don't have to.
That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain. We couldn't afford that price even if we won the top prize.
Here's Layla's order list.
Flour mixed with matsutake powder, a vintage jam, zaytun peach juice? Is this really the fungi diet? How did Layla even find that out?
Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but we don't have much time. Let's continue with the competition. If Kautilya really is plotting something, we'll expose him in front of everyone during the ultimate trial.
Okay. Back and continue the competition. Wait, is there a faster way to teleport over here? Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's convenient. Baron Bigfoot. Some adventures, the name of Baron the Bigfoot is rather a famous one indeed, for he is a very senior and experienced member of the guild who has traveled to Mondstadt, an adventure to Dragonspine. Now he brings what he learned of the binding code to the tournament and form a team whose main force is the cryofungi. Baron Bigfoot's greatest ally is Gusto Frosto, who can close the distance with his opponents rapidly and quickly apply cryo to his opponents. Should your team comprise of hydrofungi, you might be able to control this entire battlefield. Okay. Well, this means I can't use my usual team against this guy. Oh, what? That's kind of problematic. Okay. So no matter what, I will always have to bring Bongo Head, who's a water fungi, but there's only a water one in there, so let's see. When against Frost. He's almost using the exact team I had, kind of. But it sounds like what I want to do is use a lot of fire. Okay. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and still keep using animal. Trying to gather them together. Your fire and your fire. There you go. The 2 fires, 1 animal, and 1 water. Yeah, I could have probably would avoid using the water, but sure. Let's go and see how this goes.
I can see you're serious about this. Good. Time to put my years of rigorous training to full use. Now, prepare to witness the power of my all-cryo fungi team.
Bring it on. Oh, I don't know what I used, but I used it.
Freeze them, Gusto Frosto. That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that.
Team's doing good so far. Just need to wait until they could act. Go for it. Oh, you grab that. I don't know what happens if I lose, so I don't want to lose. We're winning though. Okay. Again. Good job.
Impossible! My team has been defeated?
Yeah, well, I kind of got... I feel like it's kind of... I guess it's kind of in the game. Kind of knowing the enemy and know how to handle against them, right? And I just happen to have so much fungi to be able to counter people.
Whew. That was a hard-won battle. You and your buddies put up a good fight, Bungo Head.
Yeah, good job, Bungo Head. Like no chests that I'm like constantly leaving behind, is there? Hopefully not.
Traveler, Paimon, I saw you guys made it to the next round. Congrats.
Thanks.
Hey, Layla. You're looking well today. And Twirly Whirly looks really happy. Guess you won your last round, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a close call. I only won by a hair. Oh, I'm so glad I trained with Miss Yai beforehand. Also, the almighty merchant just sent someone to deliver the stuff I ordered. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go catch up on some rest with Twirly Whirly now. My stamina's running low. Let's keep the volume down.
Speaking of Miss Yai, where did Miko go?
She left in a hurry with Soka. I guess they must have had something urgent to do. Also, I think they were escorted by a mercenary from the Corps of 30.
What? That can't be good.
When I returned to the arena, they were already quite a distance away. It didn't feel right to run after them and ask what they were up to.
Well, maybe she has work to do. Gets busy at Yai Publishing House after all.
Could be. Miko's been putting a lot of time into the tournament lately, so Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she had a lot of chief editor work to catch up on. She also said that she wanted to look for inspiration while enjoying her vacation. The mercenary was probably just their tour guide. We shouldn't worry about it.
The quarterfinals are coming up. To me, this is the most important round. I'm a little nervous, but let's all do our best.
You'll be fine, Layla. You've been going as far as we are, so you're at least that good.
Yeah! We've all done really well to come this far in the tournament. Keep it up, Layla!
Yeah, we mustn't let our guards down either. We need to strike a balance between competing and investigating.
Right! We have to stay vigilant. Okay, let's take some photos of the items we got from Dory to add to the ones we took this morning. We'll show them all to Miko when we see her next.
Okay, act 3 done. I didn't realize that there would be so many acts like this. Gotta wait for tomorrow. This is tomorrow. It seems like we are going through a literal tournament arc, like an anime tournament arc.
It's time for the quarterfinals. Our opponent is definitely gonna be a tough one this time.
Quarterfinals, so there's probably at least 3 more enemies left.
Let's smash our way through to the semifinals.
Kinda want to take a peek though, right quick. So it looks like we have hardly 2 blades next. The description is already here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and then that's just who the victor is. Yeah, 2 more battles. And you would think of it by... I thought Yaya was gonna be part of this. And Layla probably. That'd be nice if it actually ends with me finding Layla, right? But it's either gonna be Layla or the rival will be in the end at this point. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Party of Two Blades is a nickname that this retired Eremite mercenary was given due to his great skill in using dual shamshears. Or shamshears. It kind of almost sounds like scissors, but okay. He served many merchants as a caravan guard and passed through many dangerous areas, during which time he would make the acquaintance of many dangerous wild creatures. Now, these experiences are forming the basis of his participation and progress through the Neopala Cup. Rocksteady is the name of the contestant's ace in the hole. Few has used this type of fungus as the core of their team up till the rounds of 16. But in truth, stretchy geofungi do have a great destructive ability that can allow them to deal great damage to tightly packed teams. Perhaps it is Rocksteady's power that gives Hardly Two Blades the confidence and skill to command this fungi team, as he would his own very right and left arm. Okay, so I think I could kind of run the same lineup I actually ran last time. So, water, ice, wind, and rock. Wait, I need to look up our elements. He has pyro, rock, hydro, and electro. Yeah, I'll be fine. This should do. We have very similar teams, but the difference is I have crowd control and can actually freeze them. So that's gonna be the big difference.
Ugh, it's you. The uncultured swine of the NoukonNeko Cup.
Hey, you potty mouth! What's your problem?
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke. You make a mockery of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all, the mighty Hania.
Oh, he's following her.
Greatest beast tamer of all? Ha! That's debatable.
Well, we'll set her philosophy straight.
You keep telling yourself that. You were never gonna come close to facing Hania. Time for you to go home.
Well, we'll see about that. Got them together. I'm gonna freeze them. Now smash. Oh, smash.
Storm their front line and take them down.
Goes down. Again. And smash. Nice. 4 versus 1 now. Oh, he's mashing though. Ooh. I'm just building up some skills. Okay. I don't need to gather anymore since it's just one.
We fight to the end.
I'll smash him myself. Huh? Oh, he's still going. Funny, because it kind of feels like I'm using the strategy of the previous person, this guy's together.
Happening. I trained my fungi non-stop. Maybe I should have been harder on them.
Well, we beat him, but somehow Paimon isn't really in the mood to celebrate.
Semifinals now, right?
Traveler, Paimon, I made it through.
Nice.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
Congratulations.
I heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two Blades, but you don't seem too happy about it. How come?
It's just that he was really mean. He said some weird things.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast teamers like him make me feel a little sad.
Sad.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions about what she's like based on a vague impression and even trying to copy her. I'm sure Hania would feel uneasy about it too if she knew. Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends. It's not just his loss either. It brings all the other contestants down.
Right! You have the right mindset, Layla. If only everyone was like you, this whole tournament would feel a lot less gloomy.
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. I just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. That's all. Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. It doesn't matter who wins. This is just a little contest between friends.
Have a deal.
All right, time to see who's the strongest fungi. Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head. Loser buys dinner for the winner.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence evidently, we have some things to discuss with you.
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semi-finals. I've barely had any time at all to spend with Soka and the others gathering source material for the novel. I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously. I'm up against that stubborn young lady, after all.
Yeah, who knew it'd get to this point? Miss Yai has to face off against Hania.
Oh, yeah.
Right side, maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania.
I was thinking I had to fight Yai in the end, but I guess Yai's going against her first.
But that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Whatever. Paimon just doesn't want to see Nico lose.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, so far we're kind of in the team that kind of believes in like bonding with our fungi, right? And getting stronger in that kind of way. So losing against Yai's almost like our master at this point, and losing against our rival wouldn't be so good. We'll see how it goes. Technically, I could still be battling against Yai. It's either Yai or Hari. Yeah, instead. Susan. Oh no! What are you doing? This is a different event entirely. I'm just gonna help her take pictures very quick. Speed through this. I mean, do that. It's funny how I just have the camera ready. Sure. Funny because I thought I did all my commissions first. I guess that was a random event than it is a commission. Okay. That little detour. It's out of the way now. Yep. Need to go right into the semifinals. Layla has been a real dark horse in the tournament, and there's a little information out there concerning her. Ooh, no. What we can be sure of is that she's a student of the Response Darshan, who seems to have both rather excellent grades and respect for her fellow students. Additionally, her stated goal was to make it into the quarterfinals and take the fungi who caught her eye back with her to be her trusted companion. Of course, since she is in the semifinals, this rather pedestrian wish has already been fulfilled, and she is guaranteed a good sum of mora as a prize besides. Leia's ace fungus is the very agile Twirly Whirly, who is both hard to hit and won't to use powerful animal explosive shots to suppress its foes. Won't to use, is that? Anyway, it is also capable of creating a vortex that can pull opponents in a large AoE. However, it seems few contestants have used animal fungi like Twirly Whirly as the centerpiece of their teams. So for me, I'm the one other person. Perhaps this is because they look more cutesy than they do tough. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. Like, no one else used it besides me. Let's see. What's the rest of her teams is the question. So 2 animal characters, that being a healer, a cryo, and an electro. Superconduct. I think my plan will still work as normal, so let's go ahead and continue using my main team. Ice, wind, and rock. Sometimes I wonder if I should throw Dendro instead of rock, but it's been working so far. I really like how hard it hits and how like it stuns the enemy. Right? Freeze and stun. Just 2 really powerful combo together. Hey Layla. Have a friendly match. Wonder what happens if I lose to her here.
I'm feeling nervous, but excited at the same same time, you don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight. So you and your shroom buddies can give it your all.
Well then, prepare for battle, Layla and Twirly!
Oh. Yeah, see my plan works. Get them together, fuse them up. Just draw me in too. Stop them. Hopefully I could. I think the key thing is we gotta take them out first before they heal. Do it again. Quickly.
Hang in there, Twirly.
I'm trying to look for more energy. Funny how I have to run and look for energy while she's just standing there. Okay, I guess they're all healthy, and there's about 2 of them left.
The wind vortex.
Focus. Gonna have to use those 2. Nice.
Oh shoot, we lost. But you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed right now, but we were definitely beaten by the best.
You did really well too, you know? Felt like we were one wrong move away from a very mushy bongo. Just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win? It was a good feeling.
Perhaps this is how all competitions should be.
If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's busy duking it out with Hania. Oh, Paimon's so nervous for her. Let's go see how she's doing.
I can't see their match. Yeah, most likely I was gonna lose and I have to fight that rival character, so that's how the story part will go. See what happens. It's more dramatic this way. Unless Yai was the real villain at the end of all this.
Huh? It's over already? And why is the atmosphere so heavy? Does this mean Miko won?
Your match is over too? You took your time. I'm assuming it was a close call.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals. Bet it was a walk in the park, huh?
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Huh?
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. How would I ever dare mock you? That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look forward to finding out.
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
Knowing Yai, she probably just kind of, what's the word for it? Throw in the towel? She didn't quite surrender, but she probably gave her the win to make this like whole event more dramatic.
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
Deceiving herself?
You mean
Fences?
Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she does care about Pyro 1, but she didn't mean to show it in front of you.
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her. You, my little friends, are the only ones who can get her back onto the right path.
That's true. If you think about it, Yai being her probably won't be as meaningful as us being her.
But Hania's long gone now. Where should we look for her?
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly start doubting herself after all this time. The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
Paimon, Lola, and me? Wait, you mean...
The place where I first met the traveler in Paimon?
Good point. It was when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's mood suddenly changed. Layla, it seems like you're onto something. Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight.
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of person you're good at dealing with. Leave it to them this time.
That's true. And if I said something that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you guys move pretty fast. If I tag along, I'd probably need to stop and gather my strength every 10 minutes.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one?
Well, this is everything we dug up so far. Please take a look and see what you think.
Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
No place mentioned the conversation. Yeah, back. This is where we all where it kind of all began, right? We met Hania, like, here at the tournament venue, and she brought us all the way over here to catch our first fungi. And this is also where we met Layla, or Leela.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyro 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
Got it, Paimon. Pretty easy. Fire and the...
How did you find me here?
Hopefully we'll talk all this out.
We followed Pyro 1's tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyro 1?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me.
You want to understand where you're coming from. We want to help you see your fungi differently. The second option sounds very forceful, so definitely going for the first. Understanding is what's most important.
The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart, kind, and believe the best in things. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. So here, read this.
What is it?
Merchant log. Expedition number 39. Day 10 of the fungi invasion. Fungi. Thankfully, we came across a group of farmers in the nearby area. They seemed to have been trapped here by aggressive fungi too, and have set up a temporary camp. The kind farmers brought sufficient provisions and medical herbs and almost saved us all. But there are still several people who did not make it. Fungi surrounding this area are increasing in number, and they're still in that berserk state. Can't leave just yet. At least not before the fungi are gone. If they ever leave, it looks like we'll be staying here for a good while. Number 39, day 42. So 32 days after invasion. Never thought I'd become trapped by a bunch of fungi for so long. Still can't see any hope of getting away from this place. A bit took his axe and made an attempt to go fight the fungi, but he was stopped by the other farmers. Everyone knows that none of us are going to last long without the leader of the farmers around. But if circumstances are enough to make the calmest and most composed farmers lose his cool, I can only imagine what the others feel. Everyone must be feeling pretty frustrated by now. The Zatoon peaches are picked from nearby areas, and the remaining provisions are going to last a few more weeks. Following the farmer's suggestions, we have started looking for suitable seeds to grow our own food. And the camp needs expansion. You have to make plans for long term. You might eventually have to turn to this place into a small village. A village full of fungi victims. I'll observe. Hopefully, we'll manage to keep ourselves from starving to death before the crops mature. Okay, so they've been trapped by a random area, stuck in the camp, and they kind of made it form a village, I guess. Maybe. Possibly.
These are my ancestors' records. They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest. Many people were seriously injured. There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time, and it certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading it to me since I was a child, constantly warning me of the grave threat that fungi pose to us.
So, that's what happened. Oh, no wonder you're so hostile towards fungi.
We're sorry about your past. But things are different now.
Yeah, and anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament all the more meaningful? The Wisdom Orb finally means that humans and fungi can live in peace together.
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the Wisdom Orb. Plenty of scholars have experimented with similar things in my village in the past. But every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new Wisdom Orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature temporarily. Without this device, they're still extremely dangerous creatures. On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already. If you've got a sensitive constitution and you start using a Wisdom Orb, you're gonna start experiencing symptoms pretty quickly.
Naturally strong?
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot lately. Could that be because of the Wisdom Orb?
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia cares about is his precious research. He just wants to expand his influence and increase the profile of the Beast Tamer event. Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invested a huge sum into promoting the tournament, consequently lowering everyone's guard against the fungi. Not just either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired mercenary, so who's gonna listen to me? All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight for the outcome I'm hoping for, and keep them from getting their way. I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going to beat you, and then there will be nothing you can do to stop me.
Honey,
This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it. Because come the day of the final, I'm going to declare the execution of all fungi, including Pyro 1.
Pyro
It's time to say
1.
goodbye to the past.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. We gotta defeat Hania in the final match.
At least we got to know how she really feels.
Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more information in this notebook. Let's take a look.
No, there's more. Researchers seem to be planning to use, this is day 7, some kind of capturing device to control the aggressive fungi. Code name of the device is String of Complicated Terminology. They've also included a license of approval from the Academia. In addition, they paired something called the Withering Potion to suppress fungi activity, making them easier to control. The Withering Potion also came with complex notes and official approval from the Academia. Anyway, I've recorded the information down for now. One half of this page is filled with complex terms, comments, not hard to infer, but whoever wrote them down did so by copying the researcher's notes word by words under a dim light. So day 13, we failed again. When we returned to the village, 2 seriously wounded mercenaries insisted on quitting. Before going to bed, I heard the lead researcher arguing that with a few subordinates. I can't say that word for now for some reason, but one of them tried to convince the lead researcher to give up on the Withering Potion. Then they've gotten the function wrong from the very beginning. The outcome contradicted their expectations, and it could very well lead to their deaths. Another subordinate was yelling curses at an unfamiliar person. Judging from the detail of their arguments, it seems like someone had made a grave mistake. They here to settle this mess, but upon witnessing the state of things, they started planning to drop everything and run. That doesn't feel right, but I still need more evidence to make sure. Wait. 2 mercenaries? Is it those 2?
These look like research notes. Guess Hania's ancestors kept them after the scholars left. Whew. This section looks super complicated. The handwriting is really bad, and there are too many technical terms. Paimon can't make heads or tails of this. Wait, some of these look familiar, though. Oh, that's right. We saw them on the documents Dory gave us.
So the notes and the documents are connected. Try to put everything together.
All right, let's put them side by side. Go through carefully and try to figure out what's written in these notes.
Let's compile after combine the clues. The device remnants and the remains of the files that Dory gave you contain the same license of approval as the device recorded on the notes as. Evidently, those devices are considered technologically identical by the Academia. Similarly, the formula for the floral jelly shares many basic ingredients and medicinal principles with the Withering Potion from the notes. The only difference is the amount of certain active ingredients applied on the floral jelly is much lower than that of the Withering Potion. Also, the protective ingredients and so-called stabilizers were added to the floral jelly. At this point, it can be roughly deduced the remnants of the instruments that the organizer of the Impala Cup Peace Tamers tournament attempted to destroy and utilize the technological outcomes of the capturing devices. And the floral jelly can be deemed as an upgrade of the withering potion with enhanced safety that can trigger a temporary boost to the utility of the fungi and let them gain some special powers while being activated. I mean, that's just saying that's how we're able to kind of use skills. Okay.
Capturing device and a withering potion.
Oh yeah, also that too. The device is used to capture the fungi, make them calm and unapproachable. The weathering potion made them go berserk.
So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. And then the researchers built that device to try and capture the angry fungi. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version of the withering potion, and the wisdom orb isn't Cautilia's invention either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we moved. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the dates very closely enough. So I guess the early notes I read was actually before the notes that read next to Anya.
He's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big fat liar!
Yeah, big fat liar indeed. Though I can't say I'm that surprised.
Why is Cautilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway?
Maybe he wants to finish the work started by the scholar that went before him. Or more likely, he just wants to take credit for other people's work.
We gotta warn Elhingen. He needs to stop bankrolling Cautilia right away! As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No wonder she holds it against them. Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb. Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter!
Wait. The wisdom orb isn't active.
Huh? Since when? Oh, Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now?
Had a good experience with us so far. We gained mutual understanding.
See? Hania was wrong after all. The fungi aren't gonna lose control this time. Some fungi understand people and just want to get along, like Bongo Head here. Oh, Hania did make one good point though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the case, fungi won't be able to live with humans forever. Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way?
Let's keep a safe distance from them now. Let's look for a way to improve the wisdom orb. Oh wow, that's a very tough decision, right? Because that's almost like, yeah, let's perfect this Pokeball so we can keep using this to kind of control them. It's weird because it was required for us to have the wisdom or for us to kind of get closer to them in the first place. But after this point, we don't really need we didn't need those wisdom orb anymore. But that's because we, had a good experience with our fungi. Obviously for the fungi who've been trained really hard and treated really badly, they're not gonna be so receptive when those wisdom orb starts working, which is probably what's gonna happen soon. And then the people who misuse those wisdom orb are just going to make things worse. I mean, you could say you could use it, make it better so that they never lose control, but it just means that they aren't treating the fungi correctly in the first place. And then it's much better for the fungi and the humans try to stay apart. But there will be those people, right, and fungi that can get along, even if this is how it is. So definitely, it sounds like the first option is the best way to go.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it seems like there's no other choice. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the academia?
I don't know what he's capable of. Also don't want to let them know we're onto him.
True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of our plans to expose him, he'd definitely be wary of us. Whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Hania and knock some sense into her. Then we should get Elhingid to help us expose Cautilia for the fraud he is!
Okay, so 8. Yeah, so we'll have to let her know after we beat her first. Probably won't accept it any other way. Oh, and yeah, something bad since the...
Ready? Today's the big day.
Oh, that yawn.
Final. We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Cautilia.
Sounds like the plan, Paimon. Okay. We're directly to the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilutpala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all, Hania or the Traveler. If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will then be their responsibility to continue hosting this tournament into the future and to promote the philosophy of peaceful coexistence throughout all of Tivat.
Huh. Cautilia isn't here today. Oh, this is our chance. After the final match and the ultimate trial, we'll go tip off Elhingen and confront Cautilia head-on! Nico? Layla? You're here!
Bring Miko and Leia up to you with conversation with
Much as I expected. The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You seem to be edging ever closer to the truth.
He's getting so much story content right now.
Holding off on reporting Cautilia to the academia seems like a sensibly cautious decision at this stage. Who's to say if Cautilia or indeed anyone else for that matter, is really who they appear to be.
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for with Elhingen's ultimate trial. Oh, how are we gonna get through to Hania, though?
The answer should be quite obvious by now, surely. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her stubborn attitude and listen to the truth.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Thanks for all your support.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio in all of Shroomdom! With your powers combined, winning this final will be easier than taking a radish from a hilly churl!
Pretty much almost the same same team I've been running this whole time. Okay. Hania, the strongest seeded contestant in this tournament, has been a beast tamer for at least a decade. It is said that a sumpter beast trained by her are especially good natured and intelligent. With many beasts that carry heavy burdens having passed from her hands to those of merchants, many ordinary people also seek her help in improving their relationship with their pets, and with rather stellar results each time. It is no exaggeration to say that Hania is one of the greatest beast tamers around. If she had a mind to promote herself, she would already be very famous indeed. Hania's trump card, Pyro 1, is also evidence of her great taming skills, for it belongs to a species of fungi with the greatest offensive abilities out of all of their kind. Even with the simplest attacks, can damage multiple opponents in one area, and when it goes all out, it can suck the opponents towards itself before causing an explosion to dish out some serious damage. However, with this great power come an explosive temper, which is why few ever place whirling pyro fungi into their teams, let alone have them serve as a core of such a team. So how's that for a rating of Hania's skills? Yeah, it's funny because these two are fixed right here. Okay, well that's fine. It's most the same thing that I normally run anyway, right? So I kind of throw my crowd. So this is the Traveler. This is Layla's. This is Raiden's, and this is part of your minds right here. There you go, full team. Actually, should take a look at it. Hers very quick. So 2 pyros, Electro, and an animal. So overload. While mine's is mainly. I'm gonna avoid using that one really. Stick with the freeze. Or maybe I can zap them after I freeze them. That could kind of work. Okay, let's go. For the final match.
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your pawns. But it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
You're the one who needs to change. We'll show you.
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop ticking!
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights. Your feeble strategy will be your undoing. Go, Pyro 1!
Got it together. Okay, yeah, it works exactly the same. Add some water and some cryo. Ooh, that's a lot of things that happen right there.
It's time. Torch them all!
Ouch. But hey. Water be beating pyro, right? Do it again. Ooh, didn't ask for that, but man, the lightning really went at them right there. Yeah, I'm just sticking with the basic gather them up and freeze them up. Seems to be working for the most part. Yeah, we got this in the bag for sure. You can kind of see what the electro attack does.
Don't worry, Pyro 1. They're about to reach their limit.
Wow, Pyro 1's really hanging in there. Wow. But my teamwork, obviously stronger. Can't do much if you keep getting frozen. Not even using skills at this point.
Pyro 1, why did you hold back?
You're the one giving the orders. Pyro 1 has become more than just a pawn to you.
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania, and don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro 1 or any of your other fungi in danger before. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion for it.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Yes, it's painfully obvious. You're just in denial.
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. Paimon completely understands how they made you feel. But that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. You won't be able to lie to yourself forever. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any trouble. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you and treat you like they're friends. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side, not as your pawns and certainly not as your enemies. Please, learn to trust Pyro 1 and your other fungi friends.
Say no to prejudice. Treat your fungi right.
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet.
Oh, round 2? Okay, let's do this again.
Alright, you super splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all.
If I could beat her once, I could beat her twice, right? The big advantage with...
The explosion!
Biggest advantage with having water is the fact that I can heal. Oh, did I get countered? Didn't sucker freeze them. Hang in there. We're doing good. Full health. 4 versus 1. Up in the bag.
Give it your all, Pyro 1! Show them what you're truly made of!
Can't help but feel like Power 1's like
I failed.
Overman from like Battle Network
Just before the most important step of all, I failed.
in Chad. I remember those two.
You two, you were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
We'll show you how. That you finally understand.
Hania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out now that we've won. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the ultimate trial?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, and Pyro 1.
We earn the rights to all of these fungi. Make sure they're all properly looked after.
We looked through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. You're right to be concerned about the dangers of fungi, up to a point. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how closely fungi and humans can coexist in general. However, by making constant improvements to the Wisdom Orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi, we can figure out which are the nice ones and gradually learn more about them.
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you after the ultimate trial.
Guarding your ancestors, the truth behind the fungi attacks.
That's right! You'll see things differently after you know the story. Paimon just knows it.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between two top beast tamers.
Alhingen? What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. How could I possibly miss such a milestone moment in this tournament's history? Come now, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove yourselves. I have no doubt that you'll play a significant role in bringing this tournament to a whole new level.
Follow Gen to the ultimate trial. What? Fatui?
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety.
He's being funded by the Fatui. Why is the Fatui just so rich?
Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The arena hasn't been taken over by the bad guys. This is all part of Ichi-Gen's plan.
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case, I presume you planned for this eventuality, no?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautelia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his own agenda and he tricked you into sponsoring him.
Not far off. You're right about Cautelia's motivations. This started when he discovered a promising use for a forgotten technology. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch like yourself to take the bait so eagerly.
This is just to bait me into what? Not as eager as you're confessing to your. Not as eager as you are confessing to your crimes. You can continue your confessions in jail.
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautelia. It was you using him. This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui. Oh, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about Cautelia. Boglehead, get him!
This is gonna be so funny.
Look at you. I've got chills down my spine. But I'm afraid that's not happening.
Oh, what?
Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, Pyro
Hello?
Oh no, this is not good. Hey, hey Tomoe. Hey. Yeah, I'm in the middle of recording Genshin Impact right now, doing the story of of the whole PokeShroom kind of tournament thing.
Are you the Pokemon or the Beast Tamer champion yet?
Kind of. Let me go ahead and share my screen on Discord so you know where exactly I'm at.
I want to know what you named them.
You probably can catch that a bit later on the VODs, but yeah, so yeah, right when you paired in is when they took over my fungi. So that's why I was like, oh no. But yeah, this is not looking good. It just took over
They're like Team Rocket stealing your mushrooms.
I didn't think about that. That was a good point.
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control report to me instead.
A back door.
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people to capture fungi for you, and now you're gonna make them all into your evil minions!
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament a few times, build up an army of fungi living amongst the people, and then I can create all kinds of damage. You have to understand, this is a huge opportunity for me. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of you, will finally realize that I can still be worth something to him.
Dottore?
What a fanboy.
Yeah, you worked for Dottore before?
But now, I think I might go one step further. Getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. This could be a career-making moment for me. I'll finally earn Master Dottore's respect.
I feel like all villains always sound like this particular way when they kind of make their like weird confession.
I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the fungi, tried to push past the limits, and ended up causing the whole arena to collapse, with you still inside.
Oh, this is a crazy plan. The heck, I wasn't expecting all of this.
Once this domain's sealed off.
Yeah, but he's telling you all of it, so it means he's gonna fail.
I'll have Cautilia assume all liability and criminal charges, then inform the academia.
Wow.
After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament in the name of honoring your memory. I'll promote it harder. The competitions will be bigger and more frequent.
You selfish, double-crashing monster! How could you? Paimons are just about enough from you, mister! You'll never get away with this!
Oh wait. One of my fungi is, well, yeah, what was his name? Something head.
Something head.
Bongo head, there you go, because he looks like a giant drum thing, but okay.
But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies won't respond to us anymore!
It's every man or shroom for themselves. Have faith in Bongo head.
Take your time. Pit fungi against fungi and warriors against warriors. I want the traveler to see his buddy being destroyed. Then, once his faith is utterly shattered, put him out of his misery, quickly and painlessly. I accept that our actions thus far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the traveler the ceremonious final farewell that they deserve.
Am I actually fighting? Or no, it's like 1 versus 3. Okay, I see.
Use your
yet.
I'm surprised that this weird.
Too bad it's a healer.
I know. This is so scripted. There's no way I can win this camp.
Are you okay?
There's too many of them.
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the traveler? Is Cautilia's device malfunctioning?
Oh dear, the poor thing
The
still
power
hasn't
of
realized.
friendship.
The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate with their owner as effectively as any other animal. The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers and the bond they now share have grown stronger than the Wisdom Orb.
Yai, Miko! You broke the domain sealing spell?
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? You appear to have woefully underestimated who you're dealing with. Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Oh god, I really like Yai right now.
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the true menace here!
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed by the designs or devices of humans. Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Are we gonna have the fungi beat up the Fatui now?
Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this Kirk down.
The backdoor command is wearing off. They're all returning to normal.
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania? You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings, which you have been trying so desperately to escape from. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now that it's no longer under the Wisdom Orb's control, it's waiting for your orders.
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. I've been so harsh on you, but you still trust me. Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their senses. Great! Shame on you, Elhingen! You're about to pay for what you've done!
Hold the line! And keep your heads! They're just a handful of fungi. We still have the upper hand.
I have no idea what the things I beat with my team of fungi so far. Okay, and gather them together. I don't have my freeze comp done. What do I do? Okay, I need to kind of make things up as I go.
You can do it!
It's funny because the way I've been running my fungi team, I've been running them the way I actually run my normal
Your
team.
normal teams. Okay, you can do vape now. Or, well, no, I guess.
It doesn't matter. They're dying so easily. I don't even need to do anything, really.
Just overload them.
Oh, like, nope, I didn't need to do that. Well, okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, no.
How do you like the fungus combat?
I mean, it's
Kind of interesting, right?
It's interesting, yeah. I mean, I can't imagine playing like the rest of Genshin like this, but it will be interesting to see if
Got
this.
some novelty to it.
Yeah. I never played Ni no Kuni, but I kind of imagine it's something like this. Actually, have you played Ni no Kuni?
I played maybe an hour of the first one. And I just couldn't keep playing. I was really bored.
Oh, that might be the fate of this kind of this game. It kind of continues. I mean, the way the current combat is right now is really simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should really have them focused. Oh, those Vtuber back there are just still standing there?
You're just bodyguards. Fighting mushrooms is beneath them.
Fungi?
Where do you think you're going?
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody
that's
within
true.
Sumeru's borders. Is that not the case for you too? Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the tournament arena.
Ah, cryptic. Well, no time to figure that one out. On with the chase!
He's like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah. It would be really funny if you actually said that one line that all those could do.
And I would have gotten away with it too. If it weren't for you meddling kids.
Yeah.
And your stupid dog.
30!
Oh, you finally made your move.
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct.
Oh, so I guess Yai earlier when she went with them was probably giving them information they need to help investigate this.
The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
This is a really long letter.
Good luck.
Sino's missive. Prior to the General Mahamatra's return to his post, Matra were starting to suspect that the Kautilya was up to something. Kautilya has Ichigen's partner up with him, keeping the most important evidence hidden. If it weren't for the Traveler and Paimon's help in providing crucial evidence, Matra might have spent a longer time investigating the duel's actions. The Wisdom Orb and the Floral Jelly were indeed derived from the capturing device and Withering Potion. The latter two share similarities to the Omni Dukity net from Inazuma. Oh, I forgot about that. That's true. Which originates from Li Wei's Adeptus arts. Therefore, one could say that the two technologies were based on solid references. However, the capturing device and the Withering Potion aren't thoroughly validated due to insufficient development time. They are experimental items created by Emeritus researchers for controlling dangerous creatures. These items were once resulted in a horrific accident, and therefore should no doubt be locked away forever. Kautilya made use of his status and Ichigen's funds to bribe relevant personnel. He obtained samples and documentation, then hired a few talented students to work on enhancing the two products and making them safer and more reliable. Katsuya would then use this tournament as a cover for his true intentions, causing damage in Sumeru. The Matra rounded up another group of Murata scholars to develop a countermeasures that targeted Katsuya's backdoor command. They planted it into specific wisdom orbs and handed them out to the Matra on shift in the arena. If anything happens, the countermeasures would be put in use. Fortunately, everything went smoothly with this tournament. No one was hurt, and there was no property losses. The tournament even brought financial gain to Port Oromos. As for now, all involved personnel within the academia has been detained. They shall face just judgment. Saido, leader of the operation, has confirmed all locations' interests. Criminals are largely highly likely to show up around these areas. Corps Authority can acquire them with no more than a limited number of people. As for Ichizen, the initial investigation reveals that 60% of his sponsor funds came from illegal sources. The rest were his business earnings in Sumeru. Because of this, Vtuber informant is quite a complicated case. The academia will arrange for a specialized personnel to deal with this matter. Calmer and Paimon. I have included Saido's report at the front of this letter. Take a look if you're interested. It may help you understand the situation better. It's funny because this sounds like very formal, and it just kind of switched.
Extensive report.
Yeah, and it just totally switched when I went down here. It may the enthusiastic participants and audience do not deserve to be deceived like this, and I will use Ichizen's business earnings as a prize money for the participants and compensation for other relevant people. If the funds are not enough, the extra amount will be included in Katsuya's fine. The Beast Tamers tournament has a positive influence and might become as well known as Genius Invocations TCG, in other words, trading card game. So it doesn't need to discontinue just because of 2 teamers. So is it just like how Pokemon has a Pokemon trading card game?
I think he's saying that the tournament itself and the Beast Tamers thing itself was not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that it has potential to continue in the future without Elhingen and what is his name?
Mm-hmm.
Caudalia's influence or whatever.
You two have taken over as hosts of this event. Please don't worry too much. I trust you will arrange things accordingly. Oh, what? We took over? Really? I mean, we did win, but okay. Lastly, please...
We win, therefore we own this tournament now.
Say hello to Guji Yai on my behalf. If the chance arises, I will like to spar with her in a... I hope she'll not be very against some powerful decks of certain styles. What?
He's talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, I kind of...
Because isn't it the Yai publishing house that popularized it?
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but I guess so. From sounds of it. Yeah, I did remember... There's
And Sino's a big Genius Invocation TCG player.
Yeah, I should have known. Kind of funny. He would have a really good poker face. But, okay.
Been keeping an eye on this competition too. He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were. Lucky we had some backup.
Well, the timing worked out perfectly. We'll leave the rest to you.
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep managing to find their way to me. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Cautilia's place. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
First things first, we need to tell Naya the truth. Naya needs to see the things differently.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all much too far.
Huh? We didn't get to say anything! Miko, why did you have to steal our thunder?
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome. Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against Elhingen. How else was I supposed to motivate her?
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. I kept telling myself the same things, lying to myself until I became numb. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. It trusted me all along. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me, and I accept whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea!
Me too. Okay.
Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with.
I guess we're most likely making her in charge of everything. But anyway, the victory speech is yours to make, Paimon. Time to put your gift of gab to good use.
Of course it's Paimon.
Oh, this is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage like this. Paimon's getting butterflies.
I didn't know she could get stage fright.
Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised!
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo-woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term. So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the wisdom orb as soon as possible. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. I'm sure you've got a big appetite for more fungi fun and games. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, let's battle it out all over again!
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Yeah, I was like, what? Consider that as a punishment?
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured companions that they are to their masters.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish she'd shown us this Hania sooner. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos.
Because there's one last part left. Nope, it's goodbye, I guess. Is it gonna be like that one episode in Pokemon where like Ash is trying to like let go of his Butterfree?
That was so sad.
Let's see. Oh, I had to wait 2 days. That's pretty far. It's not like you could bring your fungi out or anything anyways, so not so much you could do.
I kind of wish they would have just let you, like, take them out anywhere.
Yeah, just like Pokemon.
Yeah, kinda.
You know, they actually did a really good job with this like event story. I'm surprised. It was not what I was expecting when going into this. And it's funny because earlier I actually asked you like, oh, how long is this whole like tournament arc thing gonna be for? I was like thinking it's gonna be like really straightforward. You beat it and then something happens then that's it. I didn't think it was like so much stuff in between that happened.
How long did it actually take you?
The recording right now is at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, so I wasn't that far off.
Bongohead, it's time for us to meet up with everyone in Port Ormos. Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Nope, not completely done yet. We need to see our fungi off. So, wait, where do I need to go? Right here. Guess they're gonna be going to a fungi zoo.
A fungi zoo. Funny.
Traveler, Paimon, Bongohead, over here.
Hey, Layla!
She's gonna be like what happens when you put your Pokemon in the box.
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the stars from a different perspective. I even managed to make some progress with my paper. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I used flour or something, it got in the air and gave me a coughing fit. But after all that, I still haven't figured out what Twirly Whirly likes.
Forgot about that, how she's been trying hard to figure out the food for a fungi.
It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi. I should mention that in my letter and get someone to ask a senior Immorta scholar.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life. You really go the extra mile for your shroom buddies.
I think I might have overexerted myself, though. I'm flagging hard. Let's go see Miss Yai before I crash.
Meet up with Miko. I'm so glad I did not wait till the very last minute to do this and decided to do this right now. Imagine if I did this like around like 2 hours before it was gonna reset or end the event. Like I'd be like trying to rush this as fast as possible.
Isn't it ending soon? Yeah, 18 hours. So it's better to do it now.
You're earlier than I expected.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you never got to properly enjoy your vacation here.
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Not only did we gain invaluable experience in the tournament, we also had all the excitement of exposing a criminal conspiracy. Yes, I think I might ask Soka to ditch her original characters and just make you the protagonists in her next novel.
You were helping behind the scenes. You knew that there was something up with Ichizen.
True. It all makes sense now. You dropped so many hints, but it went over Paimon's head at the time. Why didn't you expose Alhingen right away, though? Why wait for things to escalate like they did?
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this, and you did not disappoint. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm, but you offered something even better. Companionship, based on mutual understanding. From a certain point of view, it seems fitting that Alhingen, the one person who could barely keep the word master from his lips, met his downfall at your hand. Of course, considering what he's capable of, I'm sure he'll have his ways of continuing to put up a fight.
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future, we should take notes when Miko's talking and carefully look over them later.
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. Remember to take good care of it. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on. I'm excited to see what you've got in store for us.
I wonder if, before I do this, just in case it close things off, there's no way to see my fungi, is there?
I think the only way you can do it is if you do the floral jelly stuff, right? Or you do the training.
I see. They'll probably still be around even though I am ending this right here, right? Probably here.
I don't know. Maybe I should check.
It's fine. I'll take that. Because earlier you were asking what I named them. We can go over it when we hit that part. I'm not sure if I anywhere in the stream where I kind of went over all of them. I think I did at one point. We could technically find it there if I can't get any access again, but we can go ahead and just continue the story very quick. Because I do eventually want to get some sleep.
Hello, all. Right on time. I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. I'll make absolutely sure the surrounding environment is not affected. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy.
Oh, she renamed her fungi. Endojoy.
That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved it was when we first met, a sense of joy welled up inside me.
There's an Aranara up on that hill.
About fungi and allowed myself to
I didn't notice
feel
that.
Moment. Maybe I could have felt like that all this time.
Oh, wow, huh? But that's not like because of the story. It's probably because that's something I didn't do
it's
yet.
waiting for you.
If it's, I can't believe you spot that in the background like that, but okay.
I'm so glad Hania has finally worked things out.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name holds so much more significance!
Yeah, congratulations, Hanaya. To you too, Kindlejoy.
I will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide. Please, rest assured that your fungi friends will be safe with me.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now and do everything that Hania says.
But Zara, Miko will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's, and is really looking forward to seeing you again next time.
We'll meet again. That's a promise.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come quickly. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
Goodbye, mushroom friends.
Yep, that's it.
See you next year. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see them again. If people like, that they really like the event, I'm pretty sure they will bring it again.
It's gonna be like Mushroom Ranch.
I was wondering, like, have you ever lost in a tournament at all?
No. I was kind of wondering what would happen if you did, though.
Yeah. But I didn't want to take the risk for now.
I didn't try it. They probably would have just made you do it over again until you won.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Okay, let's see. Question is whether
Ormos. You can see what. Yeah, you can see their names. You can still do it.
Okay, so they're technically still with us, even though in the story-wise we handed it to her. Okay. Oh, sure, I'll go in. Oh, you went to the booth, right? Isn't the booth still works there too?
Yeah, I'm at the booth. I'm at the floral jelly booth.
Yeah, that would be an easier place. I mean, this works too, but
the list is just right here.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Kind of sad they wouldn't let you just like name them on your own. You had to pick a name, but it's okay. I understand the reason behind it.
I didn't know Hardy Tubas is right here. I accidentally bumped into him. And he's called me Master. Master Silver Companion, please take me as your apprentice. Calm down.
Yo, chill, dude.
Yeah, calm yourself. Did you hit your hair? Oh, that was an autoplay. I'm being serious. I was so shocked, and I heard you guys defeated Lady Honey. Oh my god, I was doing it again. I had no idea how aligned I was before. I'll change and make up for it. Please, Master Silver Companion, show me the proper path.
Show me the way!
Hold on. Why are you coming to Paimon with this? Wait, that's right. Talking to Paimon?
Yeah, this silver companion.
NoukonNeko makes the most of the decisions here. I know, but the two of you have worked in harmony, and I'm sure you guys share the same ideas as well. However,
He's saying you guys have the same brain cell.
Our Master Golden Comet is mysterious and rarely ever speaks. So,
Because Paimon won't shut up and let me voice my own opinions.
I highly doubt someone as dull as me will be able to understand Master Golden Comet's teachings. On the other hand, Master Silver Companion's words are straightforward and easy to understand. That's why I like becoming your apprentice. What do we do, NoukonNeko? We never met someone like this before. He went from being a big meanie to this. Paimon isn't sure what to do with him. Paimon thinks it's better to leave him alone with his thoughts for a while instead of trying to mentor him. Once he realizes what he's doing wrong, he'll become a more reliable person. Well, then there's only one solution. Run!
Run away!
Yeah, let's get far away as we can from this weirdo. He just turned around, but okay. I was literally trying to pick this rose right next to him, and I bumped to talk to him instead. This is an audience. I didn't know you could talk to all these people here. I didn't think they were even part of this whole event.
Yeah, they're the other contestants, aren't they?
I don't think this is an audience right here.
Oh no, I guess not.
You are you talking to me? Well, as you can see, I'm just a lowly merchant from Mondstadt that can't get in on the action. I was originally here on vacation, but when I heard about the competition, I couldn't help but come and take a look. And wow, did I discover an amazing opportunity. Fortunately, I couldn't convince the organizers and my proposal was declined. Bye. This really sucks. So you got your merchant side awakened. Bob, money never makes
Money.
Money never made is money lost. Don't worry about it. There's always next time. I'm not upset. I'm just think it's a shame. I really don't think they've tapped into the commercial potential of this competition. They didn't even put up a booths around the main venue. Not even a rest area by the main where most of the contestants are. Could have at least put a small snack stand here. If it were up to me, I would have arranged for the limited edition competition souvenirs, toys, and coloring books starting from the very first round. More food and
All
beverage.
these business opportunities
Yeah.
gone to waste.
Stands a bit better though. Not only would we have to provide a day's worth of meals to competitors, we would also need to serve as many members of the audience as possible. And oh, it seems like they install lots of film cameras around the arena. I think they're making some kind of documentary film. Could sell that for a good price as well. Sure, the devices to play the film wouldn't be cheap either. Anyways, there are great opportunities for monetization in any facet of this competition. doesn't really sound like there's a lot of ways to make money here. But it does sound like there's a lot of ways to make money here. However, the organizers and their sponsor don't seem to be short on Mora. Maybe they don't really care about whether the competition makes money or not. Well, that's the problem. Even if they're doing this for some noble cause, they can use the funds they earned and invest them into future competitions to create a healthy cycle. I don't think the sponsor behind this competition has any business sense. They seem to be a rookie. They seem to like the type that suddenly came into a bunch of Mora and splurge mindlessly. What are they thinking? Wow, what an unforgiving merchant. You have no mercy for your peers. Maybe it's because you think about things more thoroughly. That's something I wouldn't mind hearing twice. Thank you. However, dolphins don't miraculously turn into Mora. Yeah, too bad for you. You should work for the Pokemon Company. Okay. That's the only two that were here. Let's go back to the booth. There's more people around the booth.
You have to go to the waypoint.
Yeah, the little shortcut is no longer there.
Mm.
Funny, I feel like I'm doing like post-game stuff now. After like beating like the Elite Four and Pokemon Champion. Beating Team Rocket.
Yeah, just talk to him.
Oh, Soka's there. But here, let me talk to him. Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Great heroes. Your performance was spectacular. We want to train our fungi?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is all the puzzle things I did. But oh yeah, they have their names here for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you went.
Bongo Head.
Bongo Head is always gonna be Bongo Head.
Storm Lord.
Lord.
Oh wait. Does it probably has the exact same like description. Okay.
Yeah, the descriptions are the same. I just wanted to know the name you picked.
Thrasher Basher.
I also picked the same for that one.
I don't remember all the other like optional names, but yeah. Okay.
I don't either. I was just.
But you remember your
curious.
own, right? Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm looking at my own now.
Oh, okay. Cool Shroom.
I did pick and ding. I thought it was kind of stupid, so I picked it.
What? You picked this too?
No, pick and ding.
Pick and ding. What?
Yeah, I thought it was dumb, so I picked it.
Well.
Oh, I did Bloom Soon.
Bloom Soon. Okay. Blaze Sword.
I did Pyrotech Puff. Thought it was cute.
I mean, if it looked like a Jigglypuff, I would have probably done the same thing, but this is like a really long fungi.
I guess. If it was like one of the rounder ones, I think it would have been more fitting.
Room Terror.
I was thinking of that, but I went with Stormicorn. So it's like, it almost sounds like unicorn.
Wait. You're saying this one looks like unicorn to you, or you just
No,
like
it doesn't look like it. I just liked the name.
like the name, how it sounds? Okay. Flame Wrath.
I did Fire Punch because I thought it was dumb. I don't know. Sometimes when the name is really stupid, I'm tempted to pick it.
Okay. We just gotta make sure we never keep Tomoe's dumb names then for anything. Okay. Ring Thunder.
What did I picked Elebit.
Halibut?
Elebit.
Halibut.
Elebit, like ELEBIT.
Halibut.
Like electric bit. I don't know.
Okay, got it. Halibut, got it.
Halibut,
I
the
couldn't
fish.
I couldn't get the context. So I'm just like, I was like, none of those make sense when I was saying it, but I was just saying it just to like kind of guess. But anyway, last one, Windy Head.
Windy Head. I did Bound Strider.
Bound Strider?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I thought these puzzles were kind of fun for the floral jellies.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, it's too bad I couldn't really do it on stream, but yeah, these you just need to pretty much match these jellies with the picture you see here, and this will let you evolve your PokeShrooms.
Well, not evolve them, but make them like you.
Really? I thought they got bigger or something.
No, it's more. It was like it's training them. So.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've done this. I just do the easy one just to kind of use the first scenario. Let's see. Either rotate or switch. Go ahead and rotate this like that. And then,
yeah, easy. There you go. Wait.
And then switch these. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
The controls are all a little bit weird to me a little bit. Yeah, there you go. They look like they're bigger when you have it kind of.
It's not bigger. It's just I don't know.
I mean, I don't remember that like these fungi being that big in the wild, but when you actually like after you do this,
yeah, when you
have them
actually
fight,
see them in the cutscenes, they look bigger.
yeah, they're bigger.
I don't think it makes them grow bigger though. Well, I don't know. If they actually did get bigger, you could just bring them to training. Would they be like huge then if you kept doing it?
I mean, no, I don't think. I'm not saying like they keep getting huger and keep doing that. I'm saying that they just change to one size to the other one after one try and that's it. But the only really way to really know is if you just have somebody who has one that and enhance and one that isn't, and put them to get next to each other, right? But
I think it was just training and like affection raising, like you're bonding with them.
So this area has one participant and one audience as well.
I'm stuck in this tent. Let me out. Oh my gosh.
Talk to Soka. He's the one that kind of. I don't know what kind of reaction that was when we beat her, but she kind of like clammed up. No one could have expected such a great event, have such a jaw-dropping conspiracy behind it. Everything's fine now. Yeah, the conspiracy was all dealt with. There was no need to be afraid. Wait, shouldn't Soka be shouting something like, "Oh, I know what to add to my novel now at a time like this"? I'm sure you found a ton of inspiration in such drastic turn of events. Well, to be honest, things kind of got out of hand and completely exceeded my expectations. More details and background must be added right from the beginning for a villain like Ichigen. Seems like you... Ichigen. Ichigen. I never say his name right. I don't know why.
I don't know. They were saying Elhingen.
Elhingen? That's his whole name? That was his name this whole time?
That's what they were calling him.
I think I was calling it a different different types of names every time I said his name, but okay. Seems like you and Lady Yai noticed something was off a long time ago. Someone ordinary like me didn't have the slightest clue about what was going on. If I was going to add this to the novel, I'm gonna have to think really hard about how to build up the underlying mystery and slowly feed the reader different clues. Would be a little strange if the twist came too abruptly. However, the arc where the villain is defeated by the protagonist has to be perfect. I'll try drinking 2 pots of wine when I get writer's block. It's the method Lady Yai recommended. I'm gonna try it tonight. Never tried that before when I get stuck on things, but sure.
Drunk writing.
Wow. Just make sure you don't drink too much. Might scare yourself with things you end up writing. Do I want to talk to this artist? Not really. this recording has already almost hit the 3-hour mark. It's funny because like if it was short, I think the recording was fine. Like if it was gonna be this long, I should have just streamed it at this point. But yeah, I didn't know how long it was gonna be, and by the time you replied, it was a little bit too late. I already started recording.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Should have asked sooner, but oh well. It's just I need to figure out a way how to upload all of this later.
Need some condensing.
Okay, so yeah, so we're done with the event, and what's your? So I'm guessing you enjoyed it really well, Tomoe. Since we're here, might as well
A blade
get your thoughts.
I liked it.
You liked it? Would you like?
It was a bigger event than I thought. I like that it was voiced.
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Being voiced is a big difference, right?
I didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was. I thought it was gonna be a smaller event, but it was fun. I liked that you caught like the fungus and then used them to fight instead of actually fighting yourself. It was kind of the same but kind of different. I kind of wish you could do more with the fungus that you caught. Like it was really scripted catching them.
Yeah, that was true.
But otherwise it wasn't so bad. It's it's just something different.
It is. Yeah, and we probably will be seeing more stuff like this. It's nice that they can be so innovative for this kind of event, right? Yeah, I do feel like it's kind of sad that they put a lot of work on it and it's gonna be like kind of shelved when this event's over. But
well, yeah. I kind of feel like it'll be one of those events that comes back, like how they do Wind Trace and how they do I forgot what it's called already. The tower defense one. They do it routinely.
Yep, and they make little improvements, right? So
yeah, they change it up.
Yeah, so they'll probably take people's feedbacks, make some changes, and yeah, we'll see if they come back to the event again with some of those improvements in the future.
It would be nice to have, like, I know they're not going to do it because they don't do competitive things, but it would be kind of cool to have, a competitive play. Especially since it's like, it's all stuff that you get in game anyways. And I feel like most of the mushrooms are kind of similar. Like everybody would have the same ones. So it'd just be fun to see different ways to use them.
Isn't that a really funny thing to say? Because aren't they coming with a TCG soon?
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? Is that, like, you can do it. You can do competitive things, but... So we'll see. Because I think this one would have been a fun one to have as a competitive game.
Yeah, it does sound like it could. There's a lot of potential, but man, there's probably going to be a lot of work needed to kind of be put so that things are a little more even and complex enough to make things interesting. But yeah, we'll see what they do with this. Okay, yeah. So just like Tomoe, I really did enjoy the event really well myself. It's way longer, and I'm kind of glad I did cover this, like have it recorded. I'm glad I didn't just like kind of just done this like off stream very quickly and trying to like just get the rewards and move on. So it was a good move for me to kind of did what I did, despite like and handle it when I was like kind of sick a little bit. But yeah, is there any last words you want to say before I end this little recording, Tomoe?
No. I hope they bring it back. That's it.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and you guys will enjoy this long clip, which I thought would have been 30 minutes, but now like 3 hours. But okay. I'll see you guys later. NoukonNeko signing out.
Bye.